Hello, Vibe community. My name is Paula Lightsey, and I am here at this moment to invite you to join me in a mindfulness meditation exercise. A mindful meditation is one where you're doing a meditation that keeps you in the present moment. A good example is when you are meditating on your breath, meaning the object of your meditation is something that anchors your focus in the present moment. I believe that there is a power in pausing for self-care in the present moment. If you allow yourself a moment to become aware of your breathing, understand that focusing on your breath can lower your stress and anxiety, particularly during these uncertain times. It can also help you calm your mind and relax your body. My personal mindfulness practice has helped me journey through life experiences every day, moment to moment, successfully, accepting that happiness and pain is a natural part of life. If you are new to mindful meditation or a seasoned person, please remember that there is no right or wrong way to practice. There is no right or wrong way to meditate. Whatever you experience during this focused meditation is right for you. Don't try to make anything happen, just observe, being sure to enjoy the moment and the time we are here together. Again, thank you for joining me as we collectively take a moment to stop and drop into this moment of self-care. Because sometimes it's so difficult to pause and take a moment for ourselves. As we begin this practice, there are 4 attitudes to be mindful of. Have no expectation, have no judgment, have a beginner's mind, and be an observer. Understand that meditation is not about feeling a certain way. It's about feeling the way you feel. I invite you to find a comfortable space, perhaps sitting in a chair, standing up, or lying down. Sitting is often recommended as it helps keep the body awake and energized. Now, closing your eyes if you are comfortable, or focusing on one spot in the space that you are in with your eyes open, being sure that your space is safety and comfort. Moving your shoulders up towards your ears slowly as you inhale, pausing and lowering your shoulders down as you exhale. Let's do this 2 times. Moving your shoulders up, inhale, pause, lower your shoulders down, exhale. Moving your shoulders up, inhale, pause, lowering your shoulders down, exhale. And now I invite you to inhale in and tilt your head towards your right ear and inhale, pausing and then exhaling and bringing your head back to center. Now inhaling and tilting your head to the left, towards your left ear. Pausing for a moment and exhaling as you return your head back to center. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling in, tilting your head towards your right ear. Pausing, exhaling out and bringing your head back to center. Inhaling in, tilting your head towards your left ear, pausing, exhaling, and bringing your head back to center. I will sound a tone to signify the beginning of our meditation, and another tone when it is time to end the meditation. Know that your body will continue to relax as you meditate. I'd like to describe each of the expectations, which are having no expectation. I love to teach this phrase. If you don't have any expectations, you don't get frustrated. Think about that for a moment. If you don't have any expectations, you can't get frustrated. Probably the biggest meditation problem is that beginners expect their mind to be calm or blank when they meditate. This is an unfortunate myth that needs to be broken. Please don't expect to have a calm mind when you meditate. The reality is, while you are meditating, you will have a focus for your meditation session. For example, meditating on your breathing. But human minds will wander, and your job is to bring it back to the focus of your meditation gently. Know that every meditation session may be unique, and every person's experience is unique. So have no expectations of your meditation. And number 2, have a no judgment attitude. Simply don't judge yourself on your meditation experience. As you sit in meditation, you may talk to yourself, such as, "Oh, my mind is too busy and won't calm down," or "I don't think I'm meditating correctly." After your meditation, you may feel more relaxed, or maybe a little anxious, or have other emotions. If you feel worse, you might say, "Oh, that was useless." All of these examples are passing judgment, and this is what I'd like you to avoid. Be gentle on yourself. Don't judge anything. Just observe what's happening. And 3, have a beginner's mind. Start each meditation session with a beginner's mind. This means starting with a blank slate, no matter how much meditation experience you have, and not trying to recreate a past positive experience. Allow a freshness to open up as you start your meditation. And don't force anything in particular to happen. And lastly, be an observer. Be a curious observer of what happens during meditation. Witness how your mind concentrates, how it might wander around, and how you feel physically and emotionally during a session. Take on an observer's role, watching yourself and how you experience the session. When you are beginning, and when we are beginners, we hope to find a place of quiet stillness. Instead, we discover how very unquiet we are please don't get frustrated. It is part of the process. We cannot achieve a quieter, focused mind until first we become aware of how very noisy it is. So again, the 4 attitudes are: have no expectations, have no judgment, have a beginner's mind, and be an observer. Understanding that meditation is not about feeling a certain way. It's about feeling the way you feel. Now take in a deep breath in through your nose, pausing, and then out through your nose. In through your nose, pausing, and then out through your mouth. Empty the breath. Before we start our focus meditation, I'd like to share a poem called "It All Starts with Self-Care." It all starts with self-care. If I care for me, then I can care for you. If I care for me, then I can teach you how to better care for yourself. If you care for you, then you can teach others how to treat you. If you care for you, then you give others permission to care for themselves. If others care for themselves, then they start to care for each other. If others care for each other, then they start to care for the planet. If we all care for ourselves, each other, and our planet, then we create the kind of change that builds a positive future for our children. It all starts with self-care. Author unknown. This exercise in concentration is to help you strengthen your ability to focus. The more we practice, the more we can hone our ability to focus. So now, taking a slow, deep breath and encouraging the air you breathe to reach deep into your lungs. Hold the breath for a moment, then release it, allowing all tension and anxiety to fall away. Taking another deep breath and releasing it. Encourage each wave of breath to flow into every part of you, deep into your lungs, into your heart, into your torso, into your arms, into your hands, into your legs and feet. Observe how your feet are touching the floor, feeling grounded to the surface. Continuing for a moment to take deep breaths. As we begin the concentration exercise, it is helpful to acknowledge without judgment what kinds of things compete for your attention. For example, you might find yourself distracted by a sound in the room, or by a song that keeps playing in your head. Perhaps you recently had a disagreement with someone, or you are anxious about an upcoming event. For the next few moments, pay attention, pay careful attention to your mind and watch where it wanders. Continuing to breathe in, pausing, and breathing out. Now taking a slow breath and let your thoughts come to rest. Simply let them fall away. Observe how thoughts exit outside of this calm center. Acknowledge how you are able to watch your thoughts at a distance. Imagine them as things you are able to release as you choose. Now that you have seen how your mind can be pulled outward, you are going to concentrate your mind inward. I invite you to imagine yourself in a forest clearing, or even on a path in a forest area. And that's if you are comfortable. As you walk down the path to the clearing forms a circle around you. Grand pine trees reach up far into the sky, while pine cones and pine needle ornaments cover the forest floor. Tune into sounds of the forest and feel the sunlight as it falls upon your face. And as you are imagining the forest, remembering to breathe in and breathe out. You will now hear a series of words that correspond to something in the forest. As soon as you hear the word, try to hold its image steadily in your mind for 10 seconds. Tree. Bird. Twig. Rock. Remembering if your mind starts to wander, just gently bring it back to the image. Leaf. Pine cone. Squirrel. Cloud. To help the image steady itself, I invite you to become interested in what you see. Let your curiosity help the image stabilize, as if you were leaning in to take a closer look. Blue flower. Red flower. Butterfly. Shadow. I invite you to take note of how the process of concentration develops in you. Did certain images come to you more easily than others? While breathing in and out, take a moment to reflect. Did certain images come to you more easily than others? Does it help to concentrate with great effort, or is it easier when you are relaxed? Perhaps you notice a change in your breathing. We're going to try one more set of words, but this time we will hold them for 15 seconds. Taking in a deep breath, pausing, and exhaling. Tree. Sunlight. bird, and now reflect on your experience. Perhaps it became easier as you went along. Remembering concentration can be developed with practice and can be applied to improve every aspect of your life. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Reflecting on the experience for you. Now let's take the time to slowly end our meditation. Please take some deep, slow breaths. Begin to bring your awareness back into the room. Move your feet, perhaps wiggle your toes, feeling the contact of your feet on the floor. Move your fingers and your hands. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. I invite you to check in with yourself now. How are you feeling? What is alive in you right now? And always remember, there is no right or wrong answers. No judgment, simply observation. As we complete this time together, I invite you to raise your right hand and make a soft fist. Place your fist over your heart and place your left hand over your fist. And press in ever so slightly to feel your heartbeat. And may you be safe, and all human beings in the world be safe. And may you be healthy, and all human beings in the world be healthy. And may you be loved, and all human beings in the world be loved. I invite you to carry this compassion for yourself and others into your daily life and throughout your day. And again, thank you for sharing this time, for taking a moment to pause for self-care.